the store, you're barred. Oh yeah, then I get assaulted by the RCMP outside because I started getting vocal and stuff like, why are they kicking me out? So now I'm in handcuffs. And the Holy Spirit says he's trying to do some black magic on you, that wordless language. And he was doing something to the cop outside. Anyways, then he jumps back inside, and then he was trying to put some impressions on my mind. I'm paranoid, this and that. I said, no, I'm not. So maybe because I got poisoned by the RCM, by the Freemasons and stuff. And then all of a sudden I went like this. Hey, look at this. I went like this. I went like this. Then he does that to his nose. I said, ha ha ha. I said, we got you. I said, I just touched my nose, and now you're touching your nose. And then he goes, and I know what you're doing there with your hands and stuff. But anyways, he goes, I said, ha ha. I said, we're in your head. I said, I just touched my nose. Now you touched your nose. But I was in handcuffs. So go ask him that. Go ask him that. I was in handcuffs.
What do you mean by you? So who should I ask?
The one cop. They wouldn't tell me who it is. They released me right after because they knew it wasn't going to happen. Then he goes like this. And then the Holy Spirit talking through me says, I don't accept that. I said, you can have that back right now. I don't accept that gift. And then I told him back in 2019, after I had started my, it's going to be 6 years at the end of the month that I started living my vehicle, started my spiritual awakening. And in 2019, I went through a few little phases and stuff. Grew a huge beard. I had super long hair, totally lost, and my mind was totally lost. Anyways, in 2019, the invisible power came to see me and says, here. He says, normally, and I didn't see nothing and didn't hear nothing. And this has all happened in a fraction of a second. He goes, here, normally they give out lights like this, and he showed me 3 lights like that. And he says, but I'm giving you a light like this. And he says, you're going to be a light giver now. Nobody can take this light away from you. You can give it as much as you want, and it'll never deplete or diminish. I grabbed it and I put it in my center, and that's what's going to help out at the end. You might think I'm nuts or whatever there, but that's all in scriptures, and I got it all on paper.
I'm not here to pass judgments, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, my job is what? Public safety, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. So what's your plan for the rest of the day?
I do this all the time. I just bring my dog out. She had cancer. I'll tell you this right now, too. She had cancer over here. Look at this. You see that little ball?
Yeah.
That was like this big. And then I was over in Abbotsford. I went over to the Vancouver Zoo. And I didn't want to look at it no more. It was smelling disgusting. I live in my vehicle. She was not in pain. She was not suffering. The Holy Spirit says, don't worry, she's not going to suffer. And then all of a sudden, it was smelling and everything. I went over to the Vancouver Zoo, changing her bed 3-4 times a day. I let her outside. I had to pick her up. She lost 20 pounds less than that. I used to drag her out to the door, pick her up, and leave her on the ground or whatever, you know. Changing her bed and stuff. I said, I'm not looking at it no more. This is on a Friday. Monday, I'm not looking at it. She's only going out twice a day. She couldn't even lift up her head to drink or anything. I had to put the bowl underneath her thing. She would not eat, like I say, for like 10 days. But anyways, Monday, I accidentally looked there. It was gone. So you come and tell me that the Holy Spirit's not real? When I was in Toronto, I had to buy a new bag of dog food. The large bags are $120. The medium bags are like $70. And the small ones are $30-40 or whatever. The small one wasn't enough. All I wanted was a medium. I went over to the Pet Value near the Costco on Queensway in Etobicoke. I went there. I said, oh, you guys got no medium, just large and small? She goes, yeah. I said, oh. So I left there, and I had her in a stroller. I got a stroller for her and everything. She couldn't walk and stuff. Like I said, the tumor was getting twice the size every month. So I left there. I went to another Pet Value. None. I went to another pet store, and all they had was the large and the small, large and small. And then that voice came back inside of me, just buy her the big one. Don't worry. Don't worry about her. It's all going to work out. I said, okay, whatever. So I had a backpack to bring the medium one. I couldn't grab the big one. I was parked in the back on a street in back of the Costco in Etobicoke, staying there for a few days at a time and stuff. I drop her back off. I go with her stroller down to the thing. I bought it for her. Still up until like 6 weeks ago, I thought I was going to feed that to coyotes and stuff, that food. Like I thought, like I bought it for nothing. But she ate that whole bag now. And now she's on another bag, you know what I mean? So you try to tell me that there's no Holy Spirit and stuff, you know? Yeah, but I'll tell you, I don't yell at nobody. I will, when I do work, I have to do work for the Holy Spirit. Yeah. For the undivided power, when I have my sign and stuff. It's not, there is not, see, SS bolts equals a swastika. If you look at the S's, SS, you pull them out and you get the swastika. Now, I'll tell you, the SS bolts, it says it in the Secret Book of John. These books have been hidden since the year 300 or whatever, when the Romans changed the cult of Mithraism and called it Christianity, the Catholic Church. That's what they ended up doing. And then in one of those books, it says the creator of this realm is a lion-faced dragon with eyes that flash lightning. And I didn't know. I had read that. And then I was listening to this podcast, Ear Hustle. It's a prison down in San Quentin, I think it is. And the one guy says, oh yeah, it was this one guy came in, he was going to be my new cellmate, and he had the SS bolts. And then that's when it triggered in my head, SS bolts, Nazi SS bolts. Eyes that flash like lightning bolts. Now you got that lion. Now you got in the cult of Mithraism, which is the Freemasons follow that. The creator of this realm is a lion. They got these heads, like, I'll tell you, we got these animal heads. We got this kind of head. Those gods, they have different heads. They got animal, like, they call them beasts, but really that means animal. So now you got that in the cult of Mithraism, which is the Romans. And then the Greek god Zeus is the god of lightning bolts. So it's the same thing with those lightning bolts, you know?
Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
You said it was like a mission to, you know.
It's not a mission. This is what I'm here for, yeah.
Okay, so you find purpose in, like, you know, spreading the message of the Holy Spirit, right?
No, not all the way, all the time. I just get told what sometimes, like, go do this, go do that kind of thing, you know.
Okay, so what does the Holy Spirit tell you to do?
There's no words. It's like a wordless language. Like other people claim this too at the same time. There is a wordless language.
Okay. So are you hearing voices or thoughts?
No, not at all. Not at all.
Okay.
Hey, everything I just told you, it does make sense with the SS bolts. Now, if you look at the Lions International, their monument is a chevron, right? And then in the handshake, the handshake is two chevrons. You get this one and this one, the secret handshake. You get two hands together, you got 4 of them. One chevron has 3 points. 2 chevrons has 6 points. XXX has 2 chevrons like that, 666, WWW. And then if you look at when Yeshua was crucified with 2 criminals, 3 crosses, it's all symbolic, this whole world. And there's not just me that says that. Jim Carrey was saying stuff like that. There's the lead singer of Red Hot Chili Pepper talks like that too, you know? Are they listening to me? They're wondering what's happening or what?
No, other members are being dispatched to different calls, okay?
Okay.
But then again, I'm on the same channel as them, so I get everything on the radio, right?
Yeah.
But right now, I'm here for you, okay? Like,
What do you think about all this that I'm telling you?
Honestly, it's a little bit, it's beyond my comprehension.
Yeah.
I just go to church once every Sunday.
I don't go to church, yeah.
Okay,
No.
then again, everybody has a right to believe in whatever religion they want, right? As long as it's not about hatred or crime, right?
Yeah.
Which I don't believe to be the case in this case.
I don't believe in hatred and stuff. I believe in love.
I just want you to be safe.
Yeah.
Okay, that's all there is.
Can I tell you another thing? In the book of Revelations, it says the mark of the beast is on the forehead and the mark of the beast is on the right hand. The mark of the beast on the forehead, this is what's all being revealed to me, is the pagan cross, Ash Wednesday, which the Catholics do, but that's from the cult of Mithraism. So you get a cross, they put that on you. It's coming up in a couple months or next month or whatever. So that's the mark of the beast on the forehead, 2 chevrons. The Freemasons ring on the right hand, 2 chevrons. 4 chevrons just like the swastika. If I can't proclaim the truth like that, which it is the truth, you know, like here or there, it totally makes sense what I'm saying. Like, I'm not stuttering. I'm not, no, it's everything I'm saying is the truth, the full truth.
Then again, like I said, I'm not here to argue with you. I'm not here to judge you.
Do you think I was yelling at people? If I'm telling you I'm not yelling at people?
I can't speak to what I didn't see, okay? It's just a report came in, like, not just one, several people.
Today?
Reported, yes.
That's because I'm walking around with a sign.
Yeah, is that the man, matching your description, walking with the dog, the sign, confirmed by that gentleman right there, was yelling at people. Okay?
He told you I wasn't yelling.
Okay.
Did he tell you I was yelling?
But he did say he saw you with the Nazi sign, didn't he?
It's not just a Nazi sign.
Okay.
It's the 666, and that's the Star of David.
I heard him saying, I heard him confirming that you weren't yelling.
Yeah.
Okay, but like I said, in the previous calls prior to that, he claimed that you were yelling at people, okay? And you were walking
But I wasn't.
That's why I came down here.
If I was yelling, he would have heard
Okay.
me. He would have heard me.
Okay.
Next time you tell those people that call in, just say, if he's yelling, record him next time. Record him next time. because I'm not yelling, because it's all recorded here. And seriously, I got this just because of what you're saying there. I got this for that, especially when I walk into stores or when people they used to try to come up and hex me out and stuff with chevrons and stuff, you know. It's like they try to do chevrons with their body, and that's witchcraft and sorcery. Like I say, if you look at